Cast weather from where you live.
Well, the second day where most places either were very close to a record, tied it, or broke the record high. We hit 81 at Monticello today, Galveston, 82 at Fowler, got to 83 at Covington, and 82 degrees at Kentland. Now, our normal last 80-degree high temperature is typically mid to late October. It's between the 16th and 22nd of October. It's about the 20th here in Greater Lafayette, but about the 16th to 17th from Rensselaer and Winnemac over to Rochester. And your normal last 75-degree high is just about around this time, Halloween, or just a few days after. When you average up all the data over the past more than 100 years, it's around November 2nd in Lafayette, October 28th at Logansport, and about the 30th over at Peru. But we've got some more 70s in the forecast. Don't see 80, but there are multiple days ahead that will get into the 70s again. I'll show you that in the 10 days shortly. There are your warnings, like we were saying, off to the west and all the severe weather reports to the west with the wind and the hail. It's just been all wind and hail, no tornadoes to speak of so far this evening to our west, but this is all moving eastward. But it is still about 280 miles away from the state line, so it's a good ways away, and it's not as unstable here as it is out here. Nonetheless, we still have the marginal risk of severe weather for that 7 to about noon time frame come tomorrow morning after a record warm night tonight. We get the showers, get some thunderstorms during the morning to midday hours, and then, we still may have a few little spotty showers as the actual cold front swings through early to perhaps mid-afternoon. But I think after 3:30 or 4, that's when we clear it out. We completely dry out. All the rain is gone. Highs generally 65 to 70 should do it area-wide. And it's also still going to be kind of a breezy to windy day. And it's still kind of breezy for Halloween come tomorrow evening, but the weather's pretty good. This is just about right. This is what you want. It's not too cold, but it's not overly warm either. 56 at 7, 51 at 9, and we'll probably be around 54 degrees around 8 o'clock for trick-or-treating. And Friday's a crisp, just nice fall day. Sunshine after a little patchy fog and some patchy frost in the morning. It's a 57 during the afternoon. These highs are pretty normal for the time of year. Mid-50s north to upper 50s, even pushing 60 down south. Now there's your marginal risk for severe weather come tomorrow morning to midday. That's a 1 out of 5 on the scale for an isolated severe storm or two, wind and or brief little EF0 tornado spin up as this line comes in from the west. Again, not as intense as it is out in the plains, but it'll still come through kind of gusty. And you can see it right here. This is around 9:30 in the morning. So think of it, here we are at 7, you get to 7:30, towards 8:39, and then right here we are at 9:30, and then by 10:30, it's pretty much along US 31 in our eastern counties. There are some showers behind it, and then a bit of a break, but the actual cold front is still way out here. This is 12:30. Then it swings through with a few little showers, and even at 3:30, there's the front from Kokomo to about Lebanon at that point. Then it jets on out of here, and there's your Friday, which is nice. Nice and comfortable outside. And then Saturday's nice after some of the frost and a little patchy fog, even in the morning. A few high clouds in the afternoon. Those high clouds signal the next round of rainfall. Now the models are trimming back on the rainfall once again tonight. They kind of flip-flop back and forth. I think a good rule of thumb here, I've just kind of been going to 4/10 to 3/4 of an inch. There'll probably be some places that get a little less than that, but I don't think we're going to get more than 3/4 of an inch anywhere in the viewing area, but we'll take whatever we can get. There it goes, pushing out. But here comes more rainfall, shower storms Sunday morning to midday, then a break, more on Monday, and then this could bring some severe weather, perhaps at the very least isolated severe weather risk on Election Day, mainly in the morning to perhaps midday hours. Remember, clocks go back an hour. Turn those clocks back on Saturday night before you head to bed. And then it's warm, near record warm on Monday. The record's 78, set in 1961, 58 Wednesday, and then more welcome rainfall that's just going to punch away at this drought late next week.